Hey y'all, Samaya Nicole here, and I'm here to give you this week's affirmations. Okay, let's get into it. But before we get started, make sure you hit that subscribe button and make sure you like this video if you find it encouraging and or helpful. Our first affirmation for this week is, my words have power. It is important for us to understand how powerful our words are. You hear people say all the time, manifest, what you say, da, 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 da. At the end of the day, your words have power. What you speak can be put into the atmosphere and can therefore be spoken into existence. So just make sure that what you are saying to yourself, about yourself, or even to others, or what you're putting out there, just make sure it's things that you want to see actually happen, and try not to reflect on the negative stuff. The second affirmation is, I divorce perfection. Yes, I divorce perfection. I was watching a video recently by R.C. Blakes, and he was talking about how it's important for us to divorce perfectionism and trying to be the perfect this, the perfect that. We just have to give ourselves grace. I'm not saying not to strive, but strive towards being excellent in the things that you do and whoever you are. But also just remember, you're gonna mess up. You are not perfect, and it is okay. Okay, you can dust yourself off, pick yourself back up, and move forward. But divorce perfection, because the only thing that's going to do putting yourself to these standards, and when you're not meeting the expectations, you become disappointed and you can be really hard on yourself, and then that's just never going to be good. But continue to strive in all that you do, but also keep in mind that you are not meant to be perfect. Number 3 is, I will see the hope in every situation. So I was talking to an old friend of mine who, she really encouraged me. Like, I was just expressing to her some of the things that I was feeling in my life. And she was just like, don't discard hope. Like, always have the eyesight through the lens of hope, you know? So maybe for you, you have a situation where you are struggling with something. See the hope in that. Always see the hope in every situation, because there's always hope. There's always a bright side. So be sure to be mindful of that and try to focus on that versus the negativity stuff. And our last affirmation for this week is, I am good enough. A lot of us, we put these high standards and these pressures on ourselves that a lot of times are just not even realistic. If they're realistic, that's not the issue. It's if you're trying to do the most, you're not giving yourself room for error or room to grow. Remember that you are enough. You at the core are enough. You just gotta develop, you gotta grow in some areas, like we all do. We all have weaknesses and things like that. So just keep developing, keep growing, evolving, but understand that you are good enough, okay? And that you don't have to change the core of who you are. You can make improvements and things like that. Don't try to change the inner you, the person that you were meant to be. So anyway, y'all, my arm is hurting holding this phone up. But I hope that you guys have a wonderful week. Please remember to affirm yourself. That is important. Make sure you share this with somebody that may need an extra piece of encouragement. And be sure to like this video. I'll see y'all soon. Peace.